sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And back in Utah following the road trip, it's the Jazz on home turf. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs. Guys, they came out on top of the season series matchup a season ago, taking 2 of the 3 away from them. And the starting group for the Spurs. Porzingis is out there with Noah. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Green in at the shooting guard.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Rose against Irving. Passes it to Debo. Plenty of space. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And last year, not exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. Was way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year either.
A little dinged up, missed 13 games more than he had the season prior, and also the minutes dropped as well. And you could just see him laboring at times on the floor, clearly affected by those injuries.
So it's the Jazz now. After the basket by San Antonio. Feeds to Irving. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Rose passes to Porzingis. Noah the screen. Here's Anthony. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Here's Irving. Now the pass to Debo. Back to Irving. Out to the wing. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Rose against Irving. Rose passes to Porzingis. From downtown. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
So for the Jazz, their last game a loss to Milwaukee. Wiggins passes to Debo. There's a screen. The kick out to Irving. Clock at 6. Noah with the block. They recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Spurs leading by 3. Outside Rose. Noah with a screen on Irving. A steal. Pass to Powell. Wiggins outside. Pass to Mahinmi. 5 on the clock. Here's Diebler. And he jams it with authority.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Here's the screen. 3 on 3. Wiggins passes to Debo. The kick out to Irving. And the Jazz another 3.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Lasagna, he's checked in for San Antonio. So it's the Spurs now, trailing by 2. Rose passes to Porzingis. His shot, no good.
And it's just hard to imagine the Spurs without Coach Popovich on the sidelines. He's the longest tenured coach in the NBA and has done so much for this team. Easily one of the best coaches in the history of our league.
And it's Wiggins missing.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Pass to Lasagna. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Anthony. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And Greg, you know, for Popovich being with the Spurs for so long, since 1996, Clark, he is actually the longest tenured coach in all of sports right now.
Amazing, Kevin, and he's done it through winning. I mean, the third fastest coach ever to get to 1,000 wins. You compare his numbers with any coach in any sport, and they stack up as Hall of Fame caliber.
Nicholson's shot is off.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
To the right side. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. The kick out to Rose. 2 on the clock. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Rose has got 5 points so far.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Now here's Wiggins. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation for the Jazz. Thompson comes in for Wiggins, and it's Williams in for Irving. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Noah. Diaw comes in for Porzingis. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Cole subbed in for Rose. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Meeks, good. Meeks got his first basket.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And Thompson kicks to Nicholson. The screen from Thompson. They set the pick. The feed to Nicholson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Boris Diaw. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
San Antonio making a switch here. Baines is checked in. Over in the corner, Cole. Now, here's Diaw. He's guarded closely. No one near him. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Diaw's got his first basket of the night. Outside Williams. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Middleton's got it all tied up now for the Jazz. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Middleton on the wing. Outside Williams. Nicholson kicks to Williams. Lets it go from 14. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that...
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Utah out in front, up 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for San Antonio. Anthony out there with Porzingis. Then there's Noah. And it's Green. And it's Cole in at the point. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over the back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day. And I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display in that possession.
They set the pick. Thompson outside. Rebound by Rose.
And there was a question of whether or not Derrick Rose would be able to get back to his former self. At times last season, you could see him back in that MVP form.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. A different look for Utah. Wiggins is checked in for Hollis Thompson. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Darren Williams. Spurs also with the sub. Mozgov's checked in. Anthony's shot is off. Jazz trailed by 3. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Diebler, covered by Anthony. Diebler, the pass to Irving. Off target from three-point range. Spurs leading by 3. Irving again throws. Inside. Anthony. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
The pass to Porzingis. Wiggins against Anthony. The dish to Mozgov. Here's Green. Rebound, Utah. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. Outside Irving. Dishes to Wiggins. The kick out to Irving. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Spurs ball. San Antonio with the timeout.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was your Jazz dancers. Give a nice round of applause.
For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Anthony against Wiggins. Green dishes to Anthony. Here's Porzingis. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Jazz trailed by 5. There's a good screen. Irving passes to Debo. Wiggins against Green. Here's Tiebler. Well, the Spurs just don't go on losing streaks very often, Greg. One perk of being a talented veteran group.
Yeah, how about the Spurs lost 4 games in a row twice last year. Over the last decade before that, Kevin, they had only lost 4 games in a row twice. Unbelievable.
And Utah making a change here. Nicholson's checked in. Rose kicks to Green. He feeds it to Mozgov. Rose attacking. Rebound by Mahinmi. Mahinmi's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And you look at the Spurs and how they avoid losing streaks. I mean, most teams losing 4 in a row wouldn't be such a big deal. It's only a big deal for the Spurs because they're so consistent year in and year out.
Rose against Irving. Rebound San Antonio. Porzingis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Rose kicks to Green. Outside Anthony. Off the pick. The Spurs rebound. Outside Rose. The Spurs shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate. From the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Boris Diaz checked in for Porzingis. Hezonja comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Jody Meeks in for Green. Wright sets a screen. And McCallum kicks to Wiggins. Middleton for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 6 points for Chris Middleton. Outside Rose. And Diaw kicks to Mozgov. He dishes it to Rose. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Hollis Thompson's checked in for Wiggins. Then for the Spurs, Noah comes in for Mozgov. And Cole subbed in for Rose. 5 to shoot. Diaw dishes to Cole. Takes the 13-footer. And Diaw kicks to Meeks. Fires from deep. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay. And Jody Meeks last season, coming off the best effort of his career the year before, signed a big contract with the Pistons. They thought he'd be their designated three-point shooter. Instead, he missed the first 22 games with a back injury and just never really got in sync.
And Cole kicks to Diaw. To the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Cole. Kicks it to Noah. Feeds to Meeks. Pass to Diop. Takes the turnaround Jay. Pass to Meeks. He kicks it to Noah. Here's Diop. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Diop's got his second bucket.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
They set the screen. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Clock is clearly on their side.
Exactly, and they can hold it for the last shot, and I think they will.
Down low. Passes it to Hazanya. Here's Diop, and that's not going to go. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Spurs ending the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Gotta like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You gotta like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
And how about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
They've got Andrew Wiggins. Powell is out there with Mahinmi. Then there's Irving. And it's Diebler in at the 2. That's the group right now for Utah. That one goes. Count it.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
There's the pick. There's the pass to Porzingis. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Hey guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
Greg, you're right with Porzingis. It made sense for him to wait one more year. Clark has a lot to learn, but still comes over, as a much talked about player, a much better player than had he declared last season.
I agree with you, yet he'll still need time to develop, but all the ingredients are there. He's got a chance to be a really good player.
Yeah, the Latvian had a great shot for his height, and he'll be an interesting stretch for in the NBA.
Good call.
A 3 ball, and the call will be against Joakim Noah. That is his first foul of the game. Diebler, the pass to Irving. Baseline try. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Rose attacking. Green dishes to Carmelo. Picked away. To the middle. Here's Diebler. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game. San Antonio calls timeout. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. he is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. San Antonio calls timeout.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Rose attacking. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Green. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Spurs making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Diebler, guarded by Green. Wiggins kicks to Irving. Dishes it to Powell. Noah with the block. They recover it. Just 5 on the clock. Irving's shot is good.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
To the paint. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. The Jazz making a switch here. Williams is checked in. The Spurs shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Jazz trailed by 7. The feed now to Powell. Wiggins against Henderson. And it's Wiggins missing. San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Rose with the ball. Williams picks him up. They set the pick. Rose against Williams. And here's Green outside. Here's Noah. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
The tenacity on that interior. Just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And you look at Joakim Noah, I mean, one of those hybrid talents. As a center, he gives you the rebounding, the shot blocking you want. But then he also has tremendous passing skills and instincts. And the energy of a mountain lion.
From the stripe, the kick out to Williams. Leaner from distance. Here's Mahimi. The shot is off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Rose against Williams. Rose kicks to Green. Pass to Porzingis. Fires for 3. Rebound, Utah. And going back to Joakim Noah, he really is a hybrid. He holds American, Swedish, and French citizenships. He's truly a man of the world, and he's worldly on the floor. He can guard and play a lot of different positions.
And Kevin, he looks like a man of the world. He has a unique style unto himself, but I'll take the versatility and the hustle he brings on my team any day. If he's healthy, he's a factor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Mozgov, he's checked in for Porzingis. Jody Meeks comes in for Daniel Green. And Cole subbed in for Derrick Rose. Williams passes to Middleton to end the run. San Antonio leading by 11. And Cole kicks to Mozgov. To the inside. Meeks. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Meeks got 7.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep hitting the ball in the paint like this.
And the Jazz call time here.
And in today's NBA, it's all about spacing on offense. It used to be more about finding matchups to exploit. Now it is all about opening up great looks by spreading the floor.
Kyrie Irving is checked in for Utah. And San Antonio with the change here too. Anthony's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And with great spacing in the NBA, you need great shooting. More than ever, shooting and spacing, Clark, are at a premium in the NBA for teams.
Yeah, well, it starts with point guards being able to break down defenses and get into the lane to create open shots. You want to be able to create space for the point guards to drive, so you need shooters on the wings.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back. Looking at the game for Meeks. 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And Jody Meeks gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson in the corner. Left side, Irving. Just 5 to shoot. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
The wide open look here for Anthony. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Thompson outside. They set the pick. Back to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Here's Anthony. Off the left rim and out.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Irving kicks to Nicholson. Jazz passing it around. Irving drives in. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
Now the dish to Noah. Here's Anthony. And that one goes long.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Irving dishes to Thompson. Wright sets a screen. Irving for 3. And he stuffs that one home.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about power and force.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. Here's Diaw. Can't get it to fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Spurs lead by 5. Don't. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Jazz trailed by 5. On the floor for San Antonio. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. And it's Green. Then there's Boris Diaw. And it's Rose in at the 1 spot. Wiggins kicks to Powell. Dishes to Williams. 3 on the clock. Releases. Passes to Debo. He feeds it to Powell. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
And it's Rose penetrating. Powell pulls it in.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Williams inside. He's covered by Rose. Fires from deep. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Diebler.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. Williams kicks to Mahinmi. Here's Diebler. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
You know, I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
San Antonio again missing.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Cole, the pass to Diaw. He dishes it to Cole. They need this, and he gets it to go. Cole's got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
Utah calls timeout.
Get out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz Dancers.
A different look now for San Antonio. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Porzingis comes in for Boris Diaw. And Carmelo Anthony is subbed in for Gerald Henderson. Here's the screen. Wiggins outside. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Tries from the block. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Here's Anthony. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
For Utah, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. They set the pick. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, Andrew Wiggins showed that he's going to be a big-time player in this league quite for a long time.
And we knew Wiggins could attack the basket and create his own shot, Kevin, but I think many, and I'm included in this, were surprised at how good his jumper looks this early in his career. I mean, it's pretty reliable right now.
Green, the screen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Outside Williams. The pass to Debo. Kicks it to Wiggins. And Mahimi now atop the key. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, he's gone without a field goal, and that certainly is below par for him. His team has still found a way to get it done.
Utah leading. Williams with the ball. Noah picks him up. There's the pick. Feeds it to Wiggins. Jazz passing it around. Powell, that's good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And he gets it to go.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Outside Williams. Pass to Debo. Fires for 3. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Green. Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Now here's Anthony. It's stolen by Mahimi. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one's on Anthony.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Pass to Porzingis. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. From the baseline. Rebounded by the Jazz. Mahimi's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Passes it to Debo. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Back to Rose. The pass to Hazania. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
And so he hits both.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Pass to Debo. .116 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Irving. And he gets the bucket.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Spurs trail by 5. Rose kicks it to Noah. Pass to Porzingis. from outside the arc.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
There's the pick. Wiggins passes to Debo. On the wing, Irving. Sinks the triple. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
On its way from Rose for 2. The good-looking shot from the wing.
That was a textbook shot from Rose, and pretty to boot.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
San Antonio foul call.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 8. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The feed to Meeks. Here's Azania. Mozgov kicks to Cole. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so it's Utah with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?